Peace and greetings. What's good? It's your girl Naya Thryce here, back for another hashtag tarot combos. Originally started by Amber in Wonderland. I'm obviously just pounding out the hashtag, which hashtag used to be called pound signs, but whatever. So here today I have the World Spirit Tarot paired with soul cards, my massive stack of soul cards. I love this deck so much. So let's just jump right in and see how they work together, see how they look. Do they correspond or not? So those of you not familiar with soul deck, they don't have keywords like a lot of oracle decks do, but I find them to be extremely intuitive. It almost forces you to be intuitive because you have to just, what is it that you feel from the pictures? What is it that you see? And so here I notice kind of the symmetry between the wreath that this sword is in for the Ace of Swords and this vortex, this wormhole, this whirlwind that's happening. It's like, you know, cutting through a storm, finding clarity through a dark and murky time, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know. I want to be frank with you guys and just tell you that I'll use soul cards with whatever deck. But I was just trying to see if this particular combination will work well, because they need it to have... I don't typically use reversals with soul cards. It kind of just depends if it's a face card. Anyways, you'll see as we go along. All right, so here we have Temperance and this beautiful image of this person with the halo thing in the back. Oh God, somebody please in the description or in the comments, please tell me what this is called. It's not a halo, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. Anyways, I think it's interesting because in this Temperance card here we have this kind of light coming out of the head, or this solar crown of some sort coming off of Temperance, and we kind of have this repeat of that in this image here on the soul cards. It's just like the wisdom, the serenity of knowing how to mix and match your tools to make the perfect combination of synergy between opposites, and finding a certain kind of peace and clarity and tranquility that'll allow you to like move forward and feel free and healed, like you can just fly away. Or you're just making some good old potions and getting your sip on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? We have Eight of Wands and this guy. So now if I were to, now this is so the purple backs is soul cards 2, the gray backs are soul cards 1. I just have them all together in a big old massive stack. But if I were to place this image like this, then if you notice, here's what's really crazy. Look, you see the eye in the fire? Then he's spitting out an eye, and they're both going in the same direction. It's like pushing forward, moving really quickly, keeping your eye on the prize and staying focused on your goal. And you can breathe that goal into life. You can breathe that which you have manifested or in your mind's eye, and you can breathe that out into the world with your own sacred breath, with your power through your words. Oh, this is so good. Okay. I'm sorry. Well, okay, when this happens, you know my videos go for like 10 minutes, right? All right. Sybil of Cups. Now, I can't remember in this deck if Sybil is... I'm going to find out right now for you guys because I'm bad and I should know this. So it's Seer, Seeker, Sybil. Okay, so this is the Queen. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to double check and make sure. So Queen of Cups. And then we have almost like a rider happening here. I feel like it's just saying, just flow with your intuition, go with the flow, let it take you, let it carry you. and trust in it. Succumb to it, and ask and you shall receive kind of deal. Very beautiful. Again, like I said, I'm partial to my soul cards, so I've had these for a really long time. Here we have the Tower. So I think it's interesting. I can't remember where I read this from, but I know that the Tower, it's mentioned that it's almost like it's the house of God or something like that, and you know, something about the base. So if you look at this Tower card, it's almost like a bird's eye view of the top of the tower, and you see the shadow of the figure falling off, but then at the base you see like where the door is, and I feel like this is that door, and this person is walking through that door, almost with some divine inspiration or some divine message or divine wisdom that is going to be completely mind-blowing and earth-shattering for you. But at the same time, it's only the top of the tower that has been struck, right? That foundation is still there, it's still secure. Three of Pentacles. Oh boy. So I just feel like sometimes, I guess I'm just going to speak for myself. I feel like this is calling me out specifically. It's almost like saying when you work with others, when you work with people, and you allow yourself to take your strengths and your peers' strengths and work together to build something that there's almost like, especially with esoteric study, there's kind of like this wormhole that you get sucked down, and it's really hard, and it's like illuminating and crazy, and it, you know, it's almost like it spirals out of control, but there's glee and joy and amazement and art and beauty that all comes and stems from that all together. And I think that that it's absolutely beautiful. It's hysterically, insanely beautiful. Yeah, it was calling me out a little bit, just a little bit. All right, last one, and then I'll just leave this one here, because if not, we'll be here forever. Okay, so this one I will put this way. So we have Two of Wands, you know, holding the world in your hand, seeing the world for what it is, wanting to explore. But this guy here, he's just mellow, he's laid back, like he knows what his goals are, he sees it in his mind's eye, and he's okay to sit back and allow that which he asks the universe will provide for him in all his naked glory. That allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to succumb to what you know, what spirit tells you, you can feel it, and there, that synergy, that starting point, you know that there's going to be a jump off point, and it's going to manifest, it's going to happen. And I think it's interesting too, if you look at the reds on here paired with the Two of Wands, you know, he has like red coming out of his hands. It's like that energy that's coming off of these wands, or that comet in the sky. It's just like the passion is there, the energy is there, the vigor is available for him to harness and work with and push it forward. All right, I'm gonna leave this here because soul cards gets me open. Okay, so yeah. I do like these two paired together. I thought it might be a good idea. I've been thinking about it for a few days, haven't tried it, and now I tried it and I like it, so I'm digging it. I don't know, but like I said, soul cards I really do tend to pair with a lot of other decks as well, because I'm partial to them. But yeah, this has been this installment. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you on the next one. Peace and blessings.